All right. Alright guys, welcome back to another stream. This is your host Nash और हम लोग वापस आ चुके हैं to play our Hogwarts Legacy. Right. तो आज देखते हैं फ्रेम ड्रॉप्स होते हैं कि नहीं होते हैं. कुछ मैंने सेटिंग्स किए हुए हैं स्ट्रीम पे which I think will make some edits to what I stream. तो उसमें देखेंगे कि हमारे जो सेटिंग्स है वो कुछ काम भी करते हैं या नहीं. So let's dive into the game. Let me launch. So if you find any issue with the stream, do let me know in the comments. Hello, Skull. आज अगर गेम ठीक चलता है तो मैं 3-4 घंटे खेलूँ. इतनी बैटरी डाउन के अरे ठीक से सब चल नहीं रहा है ना, वही तो प्रॉब्लम है कि भाई ठीक से गेम चल नहीं रहा था. यू नो आई हैड सम इश्यूज. तो मैं इसको फिक्स करने की कोशिश कर रहा था ना.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
I've no doubt the Black will be remembered as the worst headmaster of
आई थिंक अब FPS ठीक आ रहे हैं. मेरे को कोई ऐसे और स्ट्रीम कोई लैगी नहीं चल रही है ना, वो बता दो खाली मेरे को. What?
Revelio.
कहाँ चला गया ये? ठीक है स्ट्रीम ओके नाइस.
Revelio.
लगता है इतने सारे साइड मिशंस होंगे ना ये सब चीज़ों में.
Oops! Did Peeves make you jump?
Revelio.
Oh!
ये देखो बीच में ऐसे माइक्रो स्टटर्स हो रहे हैं ना, वो
Oh, not
मेरे को
again.
समझ में नहीं आ रहा वो
I've
क्यों
come
हो
from
रहा
the
है.
toilet bowl where she said I could swim. Did you praxia mole? As long as we're only one time per week, I can plunge.
और मैंने ना गेम इसी में इंस्टॉल किया है, SSD में है, but still I have some issues with it. But अरे यार ये दौड़ के क्यों जाना है? उड़ के नहीं जा सकते क्या उनके पास?
Revelio.
एक डब्बा उधर भी है.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
What the hell, इसको कैसे खोलें?
Levioso. Accio.
देखो चाम वाम लेना पड़ेगा अपने को भाई।
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment.
ये हर बार ऐसा क्यों होता है कि जो डार्क आर्ट सिखाता है वही होता है चोर?
It leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise. And a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit, before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
ठीक है, बात तो सही है। अभी ना कुछ साइड मिशंस भी करते हैं हम। Where is the paper?
Revelio.
अपन ये स्कूल में होते हैं, सब जगह जादू वादू रहता तो कुछ भी पकड़ते तो क्या होता?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Where do you suggest I search first?
Based on a cursory review of your map, I'd suggest somewhere near Hecat's classroom.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Chalo. All right. So this is the map.
Revelio.
अरे ये तो वही है, ये कल सॉल्व ही नहीं हुआ था अपने से.
Accio.
Rumor is, Professor Hecat used to work for the Ministry. Or wonder what she did.
In my opinion, divination is a load of rubbish. Professor Anai seems so logical. I don't understand how she believes the things she teaches.
I wish they'd let Ronan teach the entire curriculum. Charms is the only class I can stay awake for.
चलो प्रोफेसर हैकट के पास.
What's wrong, little sister? Afraid of a staircase?
Revelio.
ने इतना सारा ट्रेजर कलेक्ट किया है. अरे ये तो नीचे था, मैं ऊपर ढूंढ रहा था.
What are you up to now?
Perhaps I'll come back to this.
फायर मेकिंग चार्म मेरे को पहले सीखना पड़ेगा. आई विल हैव टू लर्न दैट. सो लेनोरा
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
ये नया लोकेशन भी मिला है ऐसे स्कूल में तो साला अपन हो ही जाएंगे
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Lumos.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
ये वाला कहाँ देखा है अपन ने सही तो लग रहा है
Revelio.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
Accio. Levioso. Accio. Reparo. Lumos.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
हो गया चलो
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to.
It's not Amit. Amit
I'm glad
है वो
someone
Amit.
figured it out. The moth. I should have seen that.
और कुछ है क्या साइड मिशंस अपने पास मतलब मैप कितना बड़ा है। अपने को वो चांस पहले सीखना पड़ेगा।
Might some kind soul help me?
Zenobia.
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
It is so discouraging to see that all my videos are getting limited monetization.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
ठीक है, मैं अकेली तो खेलती रहा। क्या इसके गॉबस्टोन्स ढूंढ ले क्या हम? चलो कर देते हैं। उसके बाद मैं चाम्स क्लास जाऊंगा।
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
ये राइट तो वही है।
Accio! Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
ये जगह पे हैं। आके मार के ले लेते हैं। और एक इधर भी नहीं, वो वाला, हाँ वो वाला यही होगा ना, ऊपर है।
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio!
ये लैडर कहाँ जाता है? What?
Revelio.
Who is she? She is a teacher. Ah, she's Weasley. कितना odd है यार इसका.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
चलो दो तो
Handy
अपन ने
resource
निकाला है.
indeed, your field guide.
ये एक इधर है.
Accio.
भाई ये खुलते कैसे हैं? भी अपने को कलर सीखनी पड़ेगी. हाँ इसमें हेल्थ जाता है. देखो भाई मेरे को लगा कि भाई ऐसे नहीं होगा. हाँ लेकिन भर भी जाता है थोड़े टाइम में.
Lumos.
लिथुम वाला. चलो ये रख के आते हैं इधर. एक और साइड मिशन जैसा हो गया अपना.
Lumos.
What? ये वही तो. हाँ
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Accio.
ये वही ग्लो लाइट है.
Lumos. Accio. Revelio.
तो है उतना ऊपर. How do I reach places like that on top? Oh. यार बच्ची के कंचे इतने ऊपर कौन छुपाता है? भाई कहाँ जाना पड़ रहा है?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented
Revelio.
लगा हुआ है। हर्बोलॉजी अवार्ड? भाई मेरे को तो अवार्ड मिल गया है।
Accio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
लास्ट है ना?
That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her. ये ग्रैंड स्टेयरकेस मस्त है ना, जब चाहिए तब निकलेगा। Lumos.
अगर मैप अपनी दे दे ना।
Lumos.
ऐसे ही हो जाएगा।
Ah, a rhinoceros.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down...
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
अरे इसको दे दे क्या कंचे, तो क्या होगा? नहीं दिया तो।
Of course, they are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together, laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include me. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
चलो इसके गोपस्टोन्स हमने बैक कर दिए।
Revelio.
One of them deserves more than a tea.
Prodigy. Lumos.
Okay.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Win 2 rounds of crossed wands, complete a round of spell
crossed wands
combination.
isn't
and
as
practice.
secret as it's believed to be.
What are you up to now?
भाई 2 राउंड जीतने पड़ेंगे मेरे को. नई नई जगह लेके जा रहे हैं.
Revelio.
Look at your hair, your complexion, whatever it is, they'll all want to know yours. Sometime in the fresh air, you wonder.
Tough.
Lumos. Levioso. Revelio.
कुछ तो है इसमें.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
एक मिनट आ रहा हूँ.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
चलो दिखाते हैं इनको कैसे किया जाता है ड्यूल.
We'll make you regret signing up.
देखते हैं कर पाते हैं कि नहीं.
Luma. Leviosa. Prodigy. Leviosa.
Expulso! What shall I win now?
Leviosa. Confringo. Leviosa.
Expulso!
There goes my wage.
Leviosa. Protego. You're better than that.
How did I get defeated?
looked painful. Care to try another round?
Yes, don't count me out yet.
Brilliant!
Levioso. Bringo. Descendo. Levioso. Levioso.
Give him one more.
अच्छा लास्ट टाइम पे अपना टम्पू कुछ कर ही नहीं रहा था.
Descendo.
Glad I didn't bet on that round.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead.
मतलब लास्ट
but
राउंड में
keep
मैंने
this
एक को
up
मार के
and
छोड़
you
दिया.
could
मेरे
be
को
the next
दोनों को मारना
champion.
था. ये उसको मारेगा लेकिन उससे मारा ही
I
नहीं.
shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to
पर
see you
अपने को
back here
तो
again.
दो बार जीतने का था ना.
Glad you're back.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of Crossed Wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
ये वापस से ये हो गया.
Apologies in advance.
वापस से स्लो चल रहा है.
Levioso.
Levioso.
Levioso. Lumos. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Confringo.
Don't shy away now.
Accio.
Oof. Glad I didn't bet
Everyone
on you
is
that
facing
round.
issues with
Care
streaming.
to go again?
What do you mean? क्या हो रहा है?
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
स्टार्टिंग तो हो रहा है.
Accio.
Levioso.
Accio.
Levioso. Levioso.
Levioso.
There goes my wave.
Accio.
Lumos.
अबे लूमोस क्यों फेंक रहा हूँ मैं?
Lumos. 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 Lumos.
Levioso. Levioso. Confringo.
Lumos.
Confringo. Bindo.
Levioso.
ये हो गया भाई. साईं किरण बहुत बढ़िया है सर. आप बताएं. हमारे से लूमोस हो गया भाई दोनों तरफ. तो अब इसको बदले कैसे? हाउ डू आई चेंज दैट?
Levioso.
वो नॉट लेवियोसो यार. देयर ये वाला हैंडल देख रहे हो, कुछ अजीब सा नहीं है? ये अच्छा है। अभी मैंने जो चेंज किया है वो कहाँ से बदलना है? पता नहीं। अरे मैंने लेवियोसो, मेरा चेंज हो गया यार। एक्यो चेंज हो गया है, कैसे बदलना है? तो मैं मर जाएगा इससे। अब कौन बचा है? भाई मैच खत्म क्यों नहीं हो रहा है? कोई बच गया है क्या? भाई ये देखो गेम को क्या हो गया है। अब क्या करें? क्या करें?
Revelio.
यार मेहनत से ये गेम खरीदे हैं तो क्या कर सकते हैं बताओ? एपेक्स हम 14 को खेलेंगे। बग्ड आउट, हाँ भाई, क्योंकि वो गेम खत्म हो चुका है, वो लोग दोनों हार चुके हैं ड्यूअल, लेकिन फिर भी हमको अभी तक नहीं दे रहे हैं। तो क्या किया जाए? What can we do? रिस्टार्ट ही करना पड़ेगा ना? आई थिंक रिस्टार्ट ही करना पड़ेगा। अरे बहुत ही गंदा चलता है एपेक्स यार, तो क्या ही बोले हम। मैं उस दिन देवीलाल के साथ खेल रहा था और उसमें कांस्टेंट पैकेट लॉस आता है, पता नहीं, गेम एकदम बढ़िया चलता है, फिर अचानक से पैकेट लॉस आता है। ठीक है, इसको रिस्टार्ट तो करना ही पड़ेगा, वो बग्ड आउट हो गया भाई। उसको कुछ नहीं कर सकते। एक्ट फाइबर नेट सक। अरे सभी कनेक्शन का कुछ नहीं है, इट्स देयर सर्वर। अपने अंदर से कोई इश्यू नहीं है। मैं एयरटेल का यूज़ कर रहा हूँ, एयरटेल फाइबर, तो उसमें तो मेरे को कोई दिक्कत लगा नहीं। आई डोंट नो।
Glad you're back.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed ones all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get to it.
नैटी को बोला सेबेस्टियन साला
Ready
इतना
to
कुछ
get
कर ही नहीं
thrashed? Apologies in advance.
पाया। ये लोग 3 लोग काय कोई रे? तो वही बोल रहा हूँ ना, सिर्फ एपेक्स का अपना इंटरनेट का कोई इश्यू है ही नहीं। भाई तो बहुत गंदी तरीके से हार गए।
Oof. Glad I didn't bet on you that round. Care to go again?
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
इसमें ना ये टारगेट लॉक मेरे को करना पड़ेगा।
Levioso. Lumos. Reparo. Prodigy. Levioso. Descendo. That's all you got?
Arrest the momentum.
Levioso.
Expelliarmus.
Levioso. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso.
What am I to do?
Descendo.
Expelliarmus.
ओह इसकी बहुत फुल हेल्थ थी।
Levioso. Accio.
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
आप फुल टाइम कर रहे हो क्या YouTube? ट्राई तो कर रहा हूँ लेकिन मोनेटाइजेशन इनेबल नहीं हो रहा है।
You did indeed.
हर वीडियो पे
The other
लिमिटेड आ रहा
duelists have
है, मैं
already
कुछ
taken
नहीं कर
notice
पा
of
रहा।
you. But after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning. Or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Ah.
You could have gone a bit easier on me.
ठीक है रे, तू मारा तब कुछ नहीं शायद.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a
वैसे
try
आप
now?
freelancer हो ना? Yes, yes, I'm a freelancer.
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Cast Accio followed by 4 consecutive basic attacks. Okay.
Accio.
That's it.
Levioso.
Nicely done.
Accio.
Keep trying.
Levioso.
Next time, perhaps.
Levioso.
Ah, 3 बारी मारना है.
Levioso. Accio.
Excellent form. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
In VFX नहीं, मैं VFX नहीं
I say
करता.
better to
Exclamation
discover one's
about
weaknesses
लिखो,
during
पता
practice
चल जाएगा.
than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Assignment's all finished.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be
Revelio.
included.
इस पे ना अपने को एक ये रखना पड़ेगा. Stupefy? Stun enemies. Okay. Wait. एक्सक्लेमेशन जॉब लिखोगे तो भी पता चलेगा. आई थिंक ये लोग एक आध पैच रिलीज करेंगे ना ये हॉगवर्ट्स का, तो ठीक हो जाएगा. मेरे हिसाब से ठीक हो जाएगा. कितने है टीचर, हमको जलाने वाला दिखाओ.
I
जलाने
trust
वाला.
Mr. Brattleby was able to...
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hackett.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
ठीक है माता जी. Incendio.
Good work.
रिपेयरो तो इतना अपने को काम आएगा नहीं. तो अब चलें वो मिशन पे. चलो मैं पहले तो बात बात करेंगे. चलो यही करते हैं. कितना इंसेंडियो करेंगे. गाइस लाइक वाइक तो कर रहे हो ना. जैसे कि तुम लोग को पता है कि मेरा मोनेटाइजेशन तो इनेबल्ड नहीं है अभी, लिमिटेड आ रहा है. तो एटलीस्ट लाइक वाइक करके थोड़ा सर्च रिकमेंडेशन तो करा दो. अब आप ही लोग मदद नहीं करोगे तो हम आगे कैसे बढ़ें. भाई वहाँ वेट मतलब वहाँ सो जाता है ये.
There you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
ये मेरे को अकेले भेजेगा अभी.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
यार मैं अकेला जाके लेके आ सकता हूँ ना वहाँ पे बुक. क्या बोलते हो? I can go alone and collect them.
Sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
ये सिर्फ एक level 1 लॉक है ना. How do I get
You can't
the
imagine how inconvenient travel was.
Alamora spell? Alamora वाला spell मेरे को सीखने को मांगती. भाई हॉगवर्ट्स में अगर गूगल का जीपीएस भी हो ना तो भी चकरा जाएगा. Actually, I'm into VFX, video editing, photo editing stuff, and I'm thinking to start freelancing, but I really don't know how to get started. बहुत easy है भाई. तुम्हारा portfolio तो होगा ही तुम्हारे पास. अगर if you do have मेरा डिस्कॉर्ड ज्वाइन करो, उधर मैंने ट्यूटोरियल्स में पूरा लिंक डाला हुआ है कि हाउ पीपल कैन डू फ्रीलांसिंग,
and saw what happened with
so you
Rookwood
can
in
just
Harlow.
check that out and see.
Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted.
See, if you are into video editing or photo editing or any sort of thing, the first thing that people would check is your portfolio. तो portfolio बहुत ही अच्छा बनाओ. Dribble, Behance and all those websites.
Thank you,
DeviantArt, उन सब में अपना वो portfolio डालो. सारा links डालो. Freelancing जितनी भी websites है,
meet me outside the
you
library
go
tonight and
to those websites, get yourself registered and start bidding.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
यार मेरे को था कि मैं सेबेस्टियन को सच नहीं बताऊं, बट फिर भी मैंने बता दिया.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to scribble.
Because without a
So don't
portfolio
let them
there would
see
be
us.
nothing people would
Understood?
be able to see.
Let's
तो
go.
वो लोग जब तुम्हें तुम्हारे काम को पहचान ही नहीं पाएंगे तो फिर क्या करेंगे? So try to make the best
Good for getting
portfolio
places you're
that you
not
can.
supposed to be. Cast it and you'll
जितना भी
appear as
reference
little
work है
more
सब
than a
डालो.
trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Okay, तो delete. इसका स्पेल भी है. मेरे को लगा कि खाली एक क्लोक होता है वही डालना होता है. बिगड़ गया. अरे जल्दी भी भागना है. क्या हो क्या रहा है भाई मेरे से? क्या मस्त आइटम मेरे बाबा. ये इसमें कैसे रखूंगा पर?
Protego!
Quietly now.
Oh.
I shall pretend I cannot see you.
पर यार दरवाजे से जाएंगे कैसे when these guys are obviously watching us?
librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Damn. You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
यार इसको सस्पिशन हो गया.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
चाबी ले लिया. Oh, she's gonna draw suspicion. बच गया.
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Use a basic weapon undetected to lure authority figures, enemies, okay. Ah.
Ghost, don't let her see you. Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No, we've tried
अब
everyone
नहीं
from
पता
Nurse
चलेगा,
Blaine
हैं?
to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Revelio.
Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
सारी पुस्तकें पढ़ के हम भी वोल्डेमॉर्ट बन जाएंगे क्या? Yes.
Who have we here? Sebastian Cello and his new little friend, out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't you...
I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like
साला
having
एक
friends who are in my debt.
एक जोकर ने हमको पकड़वा दिया बे, इतना मेहनत करके आए थे.
Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
या अपने को भी मालूम है. अभी मेरे को बदलना पड़ेगा ना स्पेल. अभी डिल्यूशनिस्ट इंसेंडियो का अभी काम नहीं है, तो रिपेयर और रख देते हैं.
Reparo.
भाई हमको डर क्यों लग रहा है? यार अब तो लूमोस भी चाहिए.
Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room.
ये बार बार हम बदलते रहेंगे क्या चीजों को?
Lumos.
That's it.
भाई जैंट फट रही है हमारी तो इधर जाके.
Where might this lead?
Reparo.
I need to wake up that rune over there.
Levioso.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
अरे वो वाला चाहिए ना.
Levioso.
स्टार्टिंग में हमने 2 मार दिए. वो जो था मैं तो देखने के लिए ट्राई करने के लिए किया था मैंने. नहीं यार काहे मार रहे हो?
Accio. Levioso. Accio.
What?
This must be the way forward, but to where? Nearly there.
No!
Best keep my wits about me.
भाई इतने सारे लोग हैं इधर. हट जा!
Leviosa. Leviosa.
It is a book after all.
साला टीचर हमको कुछ मारेगा नहीं ना? कि अकेले बुक इतना ऐसा वो करके लेके आए हम. अच्छा खाली ज्ञान दे रहा है बुक का, बुक नहीं दे रहा है. अंदर घुसेड़ दे मुंडी. जादू से सब कुछ बदल दिया जाएगा. जमीन को उपजाऊ बना दिया. दादाजी दादाजी.
You wanted to see me, Headmistress Fitzgerald? Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood. Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
मतलब ये लड़की के अंदर ईर्ष्या, गरीड और सब कुछ आ गया है.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
यार ये जोकर तो नाक में दम कर रखा है. वाह, साला कोई भी नहीं है. ठीक चल रहा है. अभी तक कोई स्टटर वाला वो आया नहीं है, तो अच्छा है. गेम में मजा तो आ रहा है.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
मैं जानबूझ के पर ज़्यादा देख नहीं रहा. वन तो अच्छा. हाँ हाँ, मैं भी इसीलिए दूसरों की स्ट्रीम पे नहीं जा रहा ना. I know.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
पन्ने फटे हुए हैं भाई.
Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive, Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return.
Storyline na हिसाब है.
And don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
साइड मिशंस ये वो तो बहुत कुछ है इसमें. अगर तू सब कंप्लीट करेगा तो बहुत लंबा जाएगा. अप्रॉक्सीमेटली 70 आवर्स का तो बोल रहे हैं गेम टाइम है इसमें. लिव एज अ स्टूडेंट तो अभी तक क्या मैं कोई और है. एल्डन रिंग जो वो हाँ क्या वैसा ही बोल सकते हैं.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
ये सारी कम्युनिटीज हैं छोटी छोटी.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
How is it going? ठीक चल रहा है यार. गेमिंग विद रैंडम्स. कैसा है तू? How are you? एपेक्स का नया अपडेट आएगा ना तब मजा आएगा. अपन कैसा होगा बहुत एक्साइटेड है अपन, क्योंकि नया वो क्लास 20 वाला जो चीज़ है ना उससे गेम क्या बदलेगा वो देखने का अपने को. think it's a filler season. हाँ वैसा ही है.
Wow. Is she growing Punja's onion again?
ये मेरे को ऐसी टाइप के बाल बहुत पसंद.
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to
Professor
see you again,
Garlic.
Lenora, dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to
और मैं
growing
हूँ आपकी
together.
टीचर लहसुन.
How thrilling it is to have everyone back
Professor
together
Potato
again.
भी अभी ठीक लगता है.
This year will be filled with enchantment
Professor
and
Garlic.
excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in
Lessuni.
herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb.
Bouncing ball?
Now
वाला है
then,
क्या?
today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
कान फाड़ेगी मतलब.
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
और होता है वो ना.
Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and pat down the soil.
अरे पता नहीं क्यों इतना लैगी है ये गेम. मेरे को समझ में नहीं आता. तू स्ट्रीम कर ना कर, बीच-बीच में अटक जाता है ये
Putting
गेम.
the mandrake right at ease. Reparo. I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
Bye, lesson.
Now for our next task, we'll be planting Dittany. I wonder if hippogriff...
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in
Yaar.
the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such
It's
late notice.
because of the no
Plant the
protection.
seeds there now, and you
Yeah,
can
लेकिन
return
अब
to
क्या ही कर
harvest
सकते
them
हैं इसमें.
later. Even with
करना पड़ेगा.
soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Aaron
Which is
Narbuxy,
fancy or
hello.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the
ठीक ही चल रहा
Wiggenweld
है.
potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
यार ये प्रोफेसर पे हमारा दिल आ गया है. Just because of the hairstyle. हम दोनों ठीक लग रहे हैं ना, देखो साथ में सेल्फी ले लें. गेम तो अच्छा है बट यार लैग आ रहा है मेरे को ना.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage.
तेरा कितना
You'll
गेम
find
कंप्लीट हुआ है?
that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
सुबह ही आया वापस, okay.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
इसको 10 मिनट लगेगा ना, 10 मिनट बाद मेरे को आना पड़ेगा वापस ये कलेक्ट करने के लिए.
Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But you'll lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's
अरे ये
really
फ्री में
good.
तोड़ लिया मैंने सब
But you
कुछ यहाँ पे.
slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh.
हाँ, अपने को पिलांट करने का जरूरत नहीं है.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
सब ले लूँगा, सब चुरा लूँगा लहसुन टीचर का.
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. You know that, of course. Here
We'll
we
be
are.
playing again
Home
from
of the
today.
Chinese
Nice day.
chomping cabbage. Go on.
मैं ना बीच-बीच में आ रहा था तेरी स्ट्रीम पे क्योंकि मेरे को भी फिर स्पॉइलर नहीं मांगते हैं ना.
Just toss the cabbages at it. They'll do the rest.
I'm sorry. What do I need to do?
Garlic said she wanted you to
बीच-बीच
have a
में
go
ऐसे
at
10
tending the
मिनट में
cabbages.
एक बार ऐसे
Give them some
सबकी
time to
मार
chomp
के
on
वापस
them.
जा रहा था.
Nothing
मैं
to it,
इसीलिए किसी
really.
का स्ट्रीम देखा ही
Just
नहीं जो भी
toss
हॉगवर्ट्स
some of
खेल
those
रहा है.
Chinese chomping cabbages out. You'll see fairly quickly why we call them that.
क्या हो रहा है?
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants.
इसको Elden
Not
Ring
like stupid
बनाना था.
tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone.
अब मैंने Elden Ring खेला
Well,
नहीं है.
imagine
मेरे को है
that
ना
wasn't a dummy.
थोड़ा सा वो अजीब सा लगता है वो Elden Ring. इसलिए मैंने वो गेम देखा है क्योंकि मैं वो नहीं खेलता हूँ इसीलिए चलता है फिर. उसमें मेरे को स्पॉइलर मिले ना मिले.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
अरे इसको कलेक्ट कैसे करना है? Ouch! इधर को ओए हेलो
Spend all day in the Great Hall if I could. It's always so warm and lively.
Wish I could sneak.
Revelio.
जाएगा इधर.
Do you find yourself taking
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
I'm most pleased to include it.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves,
4 minute और
we shall
बाकी
end our lesson here.
Teacher
Sorry, Mr.
lesson.
Crompton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh,
मैं
don't
और
see
ज़्यादा
any
देर ये
bite
नहीं खेलेगा
marks or missing
इसके पास तो
digits.
बिल्कुल भी नहीं मेरे को
And
कुछ हो रहा है
good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost.
I do wonder about Professor.
Make any food grow, we must first.
मैं कुछ बोल रही थी
That goes for plants as well as friendships, kindness and concern.
I should think Professor Garlick would be more careful with her mandrakes.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
ये एक्सेस कैसे करने का है ये एक्सेस कैसे करने का है मेरे को अगर ये चलना है तो मेरे को समझ में नहीं आया हाउ डू यू एक्टिवेट दैट कैन यू टेल मी ओके हाँ फिर ग्रीन मतलब इट्स ऑन हाँ 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 नहीं लेकिन जाना कैसे उधर अगर मैं फास्ट ट्रैवल करना चाहता हूँ तो कैसा यहाँ पे भी ग्रीन यू हैव ग्रीन फ्लैग पर क्लिक कर ओके अबे यार क्या हो रहा है ओके ट्रैवल नाइस तेरे को भी बीच में आ रहा है क्या ना बख्शी वो बीच बीच में स्टटर हो रहा है क्या तेरे भाई गेम या बिना स्टटर के चल रहा है तेरा कि मेरे को है ना माइक्रो स्टटर्स हो रहे हैं कभी कभी बड़े स्टटर्स हो रहे हैं सो दे आर देयर ऑप्टिमाइज तो मैं भी ट्राई किया हूँ लेकिन इतना परफेक्टली नहीं हुआ है कल के हिसाब से आज बहुत अच्छा है
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never.
अच्छा वीडियो डाला है तूने
Bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
I think most of settings मैंने भी किया है but अभी देखता हूँ मैं नहीं
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As 5th years, you will be required to reach new heights of both
ये वाला अपना
discipline
Severus
and
Snape ही है
intellect.
ना potions वाला
You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it.
In-game setting
Please begin.
नहीं है अच्छा वो बाहर का ना वो किया है मैंने एक्सप्लॉइट ऑप्शंस वाला चीज तो मैंने एपेक्स में भी
Use
कर
a
रखा था
strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients.
मतलब मेरे को
Some can be
खरीदना पड़ेगा
harvested from
अभी
the
के
plants
लिए
you
फ्री
grow in your
देगा
herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
ठीक है भाई अभी इतना सारा ये पोशन बना है मैं 10-20 बना लेता है ना वो हेल्थ वाला है ना
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld...
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
अश्विंदर के अंडे लेने हैं मुझे
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could...
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
अरे मालूम मेरी सब लोग खाली बात करेगा
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
अरे ये तो चोरी करवाने वाला है
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
क्या करे मदद करे इसकी यार
I've enough to worry about collecting the ingredients he wants me to get. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I understand. I'll sort something else out.
ये याद रखेगा शायद वो
Can you remind me what you needed again?
I was hoping you could get me a Fwooper feather from Sharp's office. It's the last ingredient I need to complete my potion.
Remember, precision is key when brewing potions.
Revelio.
और भी कुछ है क्या इसमें
Your potion should not be that color. Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
तीस सेकंड में बन जाएगा मजा आ जाएगा कुछ पोशंस तो मेरे ख्याल से बहुत टाइम भी लगेंगे ना बनाने को
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it! Not again. Professor Sharp.
Amit Thakkar.
Dragon Dung! What happened?
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh,
मिल गया
you're the
अपने
new
को
student.
हिंदुस्तानी ची
I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class.
ये राज
Speaking
जैसा
of
आवाज क्यों
stars,
कर रहा है?
we'll be in astronomy together.
From the
You'll
Big
love
Bang.
it. Professor Shah is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
यार मेरे को ये विगल फील्ड पोशंस बहुत सारे बनाने हैं ताकि मेरे को हेल्थ मिले. Hello.
Wasn't expecting that literally to blow up in my face. It was rather brilliant, though. I'd better clean up. You should finish brewing your potion if you haven't already.
अरे यार इसको मैं कैसे दूं? वो फेदर भी चुराया ना मैंने.
I brewed an Edorus potion as you asked, Professor.
Glad you managed to stay on task. Not every class is so eventful. I saw Mr. Weasley speaking with you earlier. He can be quite persuasive. Glad you managed to resist. You've done well today. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. And you can keep that Fwooper feather. This time. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
हॉक लम्प जूस चाहिए और डिटनी लीव्स तो मेरे पास है, तो हॉक लम्प जूस कहाँ से लाऊं? तब मैं एक बाउटल बना सकता हूँ.
That was an interesting class.
Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. Thought for certain you'd have helped.
It did sound like fun. I shouldn't have been so concerned with getting in trouble.
I think it's good to take risks every now and again, especially when it comes to potions class. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
इसको देने का नहीं है क्या? वो फेदर? बुक्स गिर गए. बुक्स गिर गए. हड्डी गिर गई. कंकाल गिर गया.
They say my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
ये नीचे क्या है? यार ये लॉक वाला खोलना सीखना पड़ेगा.
Revelio.
लॉक वाला पोशन हम सीख के आते हैं. वो पोशन नहीं, क्या बोलते हैं उसको? मैजिक.
Oh,
What are you up to
something else
now?
too. A dash of powdered bat speed.
Meet with Natty. Natty को मिलना था. The girl from Togadao. Okay. Professor Secret's experience. ये वाला. इसको हम कंप्लीट करते फिर. मैं खाना खा के आता हूँ. राइट. एंड वी विल डू मोर. व्हाट गाइस से? पार्ट्स में रखना ही अच्छा है यार स्टोरी को. ओके, तो हम लोग वापस शाम को खेलेंगे. टेक अ ब्रेक. See you guys later. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.